It's the holiday weekend here in Spain. It's been Andalusia Day
Yes.
on Friday, the 29th of,
right.
no, the 28th of February.
Yeah.
Andalusia Day. It's the day they celebrate Andalusia becoming a province, apparently. So we're just sort of thinking back of where we are now, but where were we 4 years ago?
Yes, yeah.
Where were we 4 years ago? This day 4 years ago, we didn't know about Andalusia Day,
No,
did we?
we didn't know. We'd only been to Spain on the aeroplane and
Yeah,
to stay with family.
we didn't.
Never dreamt about we'd be here in a motorhome, I think, did we?
No.
No.
Well, we didn't even own a caravan.
No, we didn't then. We were
But we had
Yes.
a plan.
Yes.
We had a plan.
We
didn't
planned. Yeah.
Well, I say a plan, bit of an idea.
Yes.
And when we were sort of, I think we'd probably chosen the caravan and we put a deposit down, and I think it took about a month to get it ready. So we picked our first caravan up on the 26th of March 2016.
And we bought it from
Southern Caravans. I think they're called Southern Caravan and Motorhomes now.
Sussex, aren't they?
Yeah,
very
they're on
nice.
the
Yes.
A24 in West Sussex,
Yeah, yeah.
near Worthing.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
great place to buy from
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
looking down that way. Really good service.
Yes, yes.
So we bought a very cheap caravan, about £7,000, 11-year-old Coachman pastiche. Wasn't
We
it?
did, yes.
Lovely it was.
Yep.
Lovely,
We loved
absolutely.
it.
We loved it. It was our
I think
first ever.
It's like your first car.
Yeah.
You just, I don't know, you just love it.
And
Love it.
We'd been away in Jill and Dave's, my sister and brother-in-law's caravan with them, and we sort of enjoyed that experience and got a feel for it, and we really got into all the messy stuff as well, sort of understood all that. It was a real big change, and we, at that point, we thought what we'd do is we'd get a caravan, because we'd actually planned, hadn't we, to have some sort of a camper van or caravan to get away in through 2015, because of a bit of respite away from caring for us, and it was be a quick and easy way just to get away for a couple of days.
Yes, that's
while
what
we
we
got
thought
somebody
we'd do.
else in to
Yes.
look after Wendy's mum. But that never happened.
No.
We just never had the brain space to do it,
No.
did we? Really, we didn't have that.
It just couldn't have happened. It just
Yeah.
just couldn't
So
have done.
our plan was to have a gap year, wasn't it?
Yep,
we-
that's right.
Neither one of us had been to university. We had children very young, and we never went to university, and we got together very young. I mean, 16. So we were 16, married, had already Alex, our first child, our first son. So we never had the sort of gap year thing that people do to go travelling and have new experiences in their sort of early days. So we thought, right, well, let's have a gap year now. So that was our idea, wasn't it? To have a gap year.
Yeah, it was a kind of a year where we could just be together and just see different things and travel and
just chill out.
Yes.
Take the time to sort of reconnect with real life, really, wasn't it?
Lovely.
And a bit of just a little bit. I mean, we started off with a little bit of a tribute tour to Wendy's mum,
Yes, we did.
because she was born and raised in Essex, so we went around all the places that we knew she'd lived and been and stayed and been on holiday and stuff like that.
That was really lovely.
That was a very emotional
That was the first thing we
thing.
did, and I'm glad we did that.
Yeah, that was fantastic, because it made us do something. It made us be a little bit more adventurous than we might have otherwise had been. And when we did that, it was, we'd caught the bug, really, didn't we? And we thought, right, well, let's tour the UK. Then we set off up the east coast, didn't we?
We did indeed.
We set off up the east coast in our caravan, and then got up as far as, where did we get up to?
We went to Hull.
Hull. We got up as far as Hull, and then we turned left and came across.
We did, yes.
And then came down the west coast, but not into Wales.
No,
so
we didn't
down
go
the
to
west
Wales,
side into Gloucester, and then we went down into Devon and Cornwall for a bit. Furthest we got down that way was a little CL site called Saffron Park.
Yeah.
Can't remember. It's sort of fairly near Truro.
Yes,
isn't
it was
it?
probably the north. Yeah.
The memory fails
I have to
quite a
get the
bit.
logbook
these
out,
days.
darling.
Have to get the logbook out.
Logbook tells us, yes.
Wendy's kept a note of everywhere
Yes.
we've actually stayed in a caravan or motorhome or this motorhome. So we've got that. We know it. Our plan is to actually document all of those at some point in a blog on our website, thehappytravellers.tv. So we'll post any pictures we've got of where we were, when we were, of those sites, and write a little bit about it and what we were thinking. Anyway, so that was the start of our so far 4-year journey, which has been so fantastic so far. We started off with a caravan, loved it, had obviously lounge at the front, mid kitchen, toilet and shower combined, small kitchen as you went in the door, and then a transverse bed, so the bed went across the caravan, and storage underneath that. So it was a very cheap way to start, like £6,000, £7,000 I think it cost, with a brand new motor mover on it, because we have a motor mover on it.
Yeah, we did, that's right. Yeah.
And I bought it on credit because we didn't have the cash right up front. I bought it on 5 years Black Horse credit, and it was really amazing that we actually managed to get that credit, because neither one of us were working.
No, I didn't think we'd be able to get
We weren't
it.
working. We had good credit history.
Yeah.
We had a good credit rating, and the dealer said, well, let's just have a go, see if you can get it. And we did. It just sailed straight through. Like 5 minutes later, he said,
never
right,
know, do you?
that's it.
You never know,
it.
you know.
You know.
I remember that day, couldn't believe it. My God, we got...
Caravan's yours. And I thought, well, because they said, well, what do you do for a job? Nothing. We're unemployed. We weren't claiming unemployment benefit, but we were just unemployed. Because all that nonsense of claiming unemployment benefit, if you don't need it, it's real bad. So we just didn't do it. So we set off, and after a while, I think once we toured, we'd done a complete sort of circle, and then we'd done a bit more of sort of dodging about. And we thought, well, I think it was about 10 months in of our gap year, 10 months in, we thought, right, well, we might need to get a job, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, yes.
And we started applying for warden jobs, caravan park warden jobs, because it seemed like an obvious thing to do, didn't it? And it was...
Well, first of all, we with the camping and caravan. No, with the caravan and motorhome club.
Yeah.
We thought, we might like. They were looking for volunteers, and we thought, well, that's a good way. Stay on different sites, and you don't just do a little bit of helping out, and you don't work.
You get
don't get paid.
You get a free pitch for a couple of weeks, and
do that. We thought we would.
And Slinfold, where we were, super quiet site.
Lovely.
There were four wardens on for the whole day. We shared the workload, emptying bins, answering the phone. Well, basically...
They taught us.
Yeah.
They're a very nice couple. He taught us everything.
Morris and Maureen, wasn't it? Morris. I think it was Morris and Maureen, that's my memory.
Anyway.
Maureen and Wendy did the office work, and Morris and I did the, quotes, men's work. Not my words. Caravan and Motorhome Club split couples up in that way, or used to at least. They really did. For the training, You didn't all get the same training.
No.
The women got the office work, the admin, and the men got the manual work training, like safe use of machinery at work. So we were trained on how to drive the tractors, use the strimmer, the mower, and all safely, and given uniforms and steel toe cap shoes and all the rest of it. Just for that 2-week thing, it was a funny thing anyway. So we did that 2 weeks, and eventually, we applied. We started applying everywhere because we sort of liked it. And eventually we got turned up for an interview near Chester at Blakeney Touring Park. It's independent, affiliated to the Camping and Caravan Club, and they liked us and said yes, and we were there for about 18 months. And I think in the next episode we're going to tell you what happened after that, because at some point we got rid of the caravan, bought a motorhome. Stay tuned for that little story. We'll see you again soon. Bye bye for now.
Bye everyone. Thank you.